What's poppin', my J dolls? I am back with another video cause period, we ain't playing no games. But you guys, before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You guys, let's come on, we on the road to 1,000. We ain't here to play, so subscribe if you're not petty, period. But anyways, y'all, so today I'm going to be doing reaction to Leslie's The Truth About Queen of Lies Part 2. Now, I said in my last part I wasn't going to react to it because we already know it's a lie, but it seemed like some people actually want to see it, so I'm like, why not? It's a 10-minute video. I can do it for y'all because y'all my writers, so I gotta do it, period. All right, you guys, so we're gonna get right into the reaction.
We'll just stop right there.
Had explained. Then allegedly Leslie clicked on her account, and her account had 3 million fans. Like, basically, she was popular.
Alright, so I'm gonna say this. There was a time in the basement, because that's where I was living at when we were together with him. Because this just sounds familiar, and I guess people are putting pieces together, but I've never looked at his phone or seen a message of Queen. The only thing that this reminds me of is the time where he had told me that Queen wrote to him and told him that he should start YouTube. And that's it. And he made it seem to me that when she DM'd him that was a long time ago. Mind you, the reason why I know of her is because me and Clarence used to watch her videos with Chris Sales.
Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, y'all, so I gotta piece some things because y'all know I gotta talk about shit. But first of all, how is her and Clarence both living in his mom's basement? That ain't right, period. That ain't right. Like, you already living in the basement and you bring your girl to live there. Your mama real nice. But anyways, y'all, other than that, they used to watch Queen and Chris together. So he used to be a fan of Queen and her relationship, and now they're in a relationship. That's real weird. Like, it's interesting. Like, it's not a bad thing because you can't tell the future, but it's real weird, like how shit like that can happen. Like, let me think, like, what if I'm watching like Drake on a YouTube video and next thing you know, he's my man? Shit, I wouldn't mind that.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed her humor. I enjoyed his humor. I enjoyed them together. And me and Clarence used to watch their videos. That's the crazy shit. That's the crazy part. But, yeah.
Her account had 3 million fans, and then it's like it went from, oh my god, you were so damn fine, if I wasn't married I'd marry you. So the girl was married. You know, after that she continued to send messages. She continued to send messages to this girl's man.
I guess that's true because it's all over YouTube, their conversations.
She was married.
Hold on, you guess that's true. So you trying to say, are you trying to say that he was your man when Queen was talking to him? But then again, like, y'all, if we really put things together, because just off the perspective of what she's saying and off of what Clarence has said, the way she's explaining this is like Queen was shooting her shot at Clarence, like little subliminals, you know, but they wasn't fucking around this time, right? So I wouldn't even say that's cheating unless there's gonna be some more in this video, because like if he wasn't like shooting his shot at her, then really technically there's nothing he could do about that. I don't know, that's not kind of cheating. I don't know.
And she was sending messages to another man.
I found out also when you guys found out.
Talking about she wanted to marry him.
And then it all made sense.
And if it wasn't for
why me and him was going through what we was going through towards the end of our relationship.
Don't even know the man. It's a complete stranger. Mind you, only know him off of social media already talking about she would marry him because he's fine. Really, just real dumb. Anywho, allegedly, Leslie, the ex, said that she saw more messages, and that person, that famous public figure, started telling Clay stories about her husband.
Y'all, let's start here. The storyteller, well, the person that is summing up this story, I can't deal. Like, you just had a whole pause. Like, man, this story is already slow as hell.
The public figure was talking about her husband, how her husband found her unattractive, and how she wanted to leave her husband to be with Clay.
I'm not going to talk about anything with her and her husband because it's not my business.
And so, Clay basically, you know, the ex basically that's the author of the book, the ex basically flipped out. She got mad because she's like, you're not just doing this for money. Like, there's an emotional connection that's building. Like, you're basically taking it too far. You're actually listening to this girl. You're actually, you know, entertaining this girl on a...
Okay, so around the time that Queen came to his life, me and Clarence, we never really broke up. What he asked for was space because he wanted to do things that he couldn't do while I was there living with him. That's what he told me. And I cried about it. I was sad. I was hurt. But I didn't want to stop him from achieving his goals or doing whatever he wanted to do. I didn't want to be the block to it. I didn't want to be the tremendous obstacle that he needs to go over, you know? As much as I loved him, I wanted him to be happy too. And I wasn't going to sit back and get treated less than I deserved. So I let it be, and I gave him space. I went back to my house, and yeah, one thing led to another. So I went back home. I gave him his space. We never really said it's over. We didn't. That's not how it ended. It was just space that he wanted, so I gave it to him. And
let me pause this right here, right now. If a nigga say he wants space, he don't want to say it. He don't want to say it, but he tired of you. I'm sorry, but this is what niggas do. They don't want to break up with you. They just want to, like, let you do it. So they don't want to be like, okay, I'm just done with you, whatever. They want to say space. In my eyes, when he said he wants space, it kind of means like a break. I don't know, y'all. You can tell me your perspectives, because I think, like, until I get the full story of the rest of this, like, I can't say he cheated, because he asked for space, and I don't know what his perspective of space is, and I don't know her perspective, and I don't know if they both misunderstood each other about it. That's what I mean.
I remember talking on the phone with him when they started making their videos, and he told me, you know, I love you. You know, I want to marry you. You know, I want to have kids with you. This is just business. And I said, fine. Then I also told him, Clarence, the more you with her, the more you guys are going to get feelings for each other. Mm-hmm. And obviously, she likes him. I mean, he told me that. He told me, like, yeah, of course she likes me, but that's not the case. It's just business. And I said, fine. But I already knew. But once you hang out with somebody every day and you know, you guys are going to vibe, whatever, you guys, you know, I don't know, you might see something and whatever, it is what it is. So that's what I told him. He told me, assured me that wasn't the case.
Okay, now this getting a little mixy. Now it's getting a little mixy because Clarence told her don't worry because this is business. So he was trying to, okay, in the book I guess it is kind of similar, like he wanted to use her as a come up. Not saying that Clarence is using Queen because I don't think so. I think he actually loves her. And I think if somebody had helped me come up like that, I ain't leaving them either, because period. They done made a legacy with me. I mean, I'm sorry, but in the beginning, he kind of was like, I'm using this as an opportunity. But then, like, sometimes that happens. Like, sometimes you tell your ex not to worry about somebody, and then when y'all done, you end up with that person. But it's like, at that time, y'all wasn't doing nothing. It was just like, when y'all was over, you knew that was the next person you could talk to, like, honestly. So, like, kind of rebound her. So Clarence kind of rebound Queen, and Queen rebound him. So you know how that be going.
I believed him, and then the videos kept coming. They kept coming. Ooh. They were getting a little more enticing, and I couldn't handle it. I remember, if I go back, I remember when they was on live, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening to me. But when the videos started getting a little more like freaky and too like I don't know, when it was just getting too much, I couldn't handle it, and I knew then that I had to just let it go. I couldn't deal with that, and he obviously was getting to a space that where he wanted to be. So I pretty much let it go, you know.
Yeah, you see exactly what I mean. Men, it's very unusual, unless they really don't want to fuck with you. Like, unless you not really a good woman to them, or they don't love you, they will not break up with you. They will just do shit you just keep telling them not to do. They'll keep doing it, and in order for you to break up with them. Okay, yeah, he said all this marriage stuff, but he said he wanted space. Red flag number 1. Because if you want space, baby boy, then peace out and leave, period.
That's deeper than money. So, like, what's really good. So then Clay simply just said to his ex, that's supposedly Leslie, you know, chill, babe. Like, he's just trying to get his followers up. And Clay basically said that this girl is basically just to come up. She's loaded with money and clout, and basically that was it. That's all it was to him. That's what Clay told the ex. So
he didn't tell me that. Those things are the obvious. I mean, he didn't have to tell me all that.
The public figure. But the reason why Leslie had flipped out even more wasn't just because of the text messages. It was because Clay had invited her to New York. She was invited to New York, and that's when allegedly Leslie, who is allegedly the ex, flipped out and was like,
I don't know about Clarence inviting Queen to New York. I do know that she came to New York to visit. I don't know how they got together because I didn't read messages. I know just as much as you guys know from after they posted how they started and whatever. So I don't really know how that shit started. So I want to assume that they were talking on Instagram, exchanging times to see each other or whatever.
Invited her to New York for, like, what you doing? This is not about money. But Clay's telling her it is about money. You know, she's loaded with money and clout. You know, hello, like, I'm just trying to gain her trust. I'm just trying to, you know, get this money, get this bag. That's basically what Clay is telling the author of the book, the ex. So, sure enough, the ex agrees and says, okay, well, she's not going to get in the way of him getting money. So, basically, the public figure comes to New York.
Oh my god, you can tell that Leslie is so anxious. Like, her anxiousness is making me want to, like, literally have an anxiety attack. You can tell, like, this shit is really getting to her, and she really loved Clarence. So if I was with him for 4 years or whatever she said, then I would have this anxiety too, because it's only him and Queen only been together for maybe almost 3 years. I wouldn't even say full 3 years. And so this is kind of like, if you was with somebody for 4 years, that'll take a long time to get over, and then when it resurfaces in your face, it's just a mess.
The ex said that basically verbatim, she took pics all in my man's house and she paid for Clay's dinner and took them out. And
I know there was pictures in the basement, but I don't know about the dinner.
Also mentioned that she was on a budget because she said that her husband, the public figure, said that her husband pretty much took all her money, so she was on a budget. So to continue on, the public figure said that her ex-husband, while she was in New York with Clay, took all the money, and so she was on a budget. So while she was there, she paid for their dinner and stuff like that, but she still let it be known she's on a budget because her ex-husband basically took all the money. That's what she said he allegedly.
Why is this girl repeating herself? I'm sorry, I don't know who this person is reciting this book, but Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, y'all.
And that is the end of my first reaction of part 1 of Queen of Lies. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it really, really, really did clear up some rumors. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Turn on those notifications and stay tuned for my next video. Thank you.
Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna give you my little commentary on the end like I usually do. So my thoughts on this is, I think it's a little mixy and a little confusing. I see both sides to the story actually, because there was some rockiness in their relationship. So I wouldn't say, based off of what I know, this is not factual, this is my own assumption and thoughts. Based off what I know from watching this stuff, I don't believe Clarence cheated on her with Queen. Now, I don't know about in the past, because they had a lot of issues. She said her really bad, trust was really bad. So he probably did in the past, maybe. But I don't think with Queen, because he asked for space. That's a warning sign. When a man asks you for space and wants you to move out, that's almost a break. But I think there needs to be clarification, because if you don't say we're done, then girls don't think you're done, and then it's just, men just don't want to break up with women. And that's why she had to break up with him, because like, he was around this bitch, not bitch, but you know what I mean. You know, he was around another female doing all this stuff, making videos and stuff, and it was eating her alive, because she could see the connection, I'm sure. Like, through the videos, you could see the connection, you could see the whatever, but they probably didn't have sex. So technically, in terms of like cheating, how you would define it, because like they were business partners, truly were friends, making videos, happened to end up liking each other, but she broke up with him, and I'm guessing she broke up with him before he actually started sleeping with Queen. So technically, he was single when Queen started messing with him, if that was the sequence that I got. So technically, he didn't cheat. Did he kind of fuck her over? Yes, because they was together for a long time. He was supposed to come up and bring her with him, but instead he came up with another woman and ended up being with that woman, having kids with that woman, blah blah blah. But my perspective is that he didn't cheat. They were on the rocky road. He became friends with her, and it just happened after that. Sometimes that shit happen, like somebody been in your DMs for a few months, right? But you with somebody else, right? And then you break up with that person, and then shorty's still in the DM. So period, you got a new man or woman, you know. But you guys, let me know your thoughts on that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.